What is up, everyone? Today we will be beating Spring on Chimps difficulty. So to start off with, we're going to place our hero Hbomb on the very far right so that he can attack both paths and easily have access to the loops at the end, giving him plenty of time to attack the Bloons as they go by. Next, we're going to save up for a Ninja Monkey and place him down into the left of Hbomb. We'll be upgrading this guy into a 301 Ninja Monkey for now, giving us plenty of popping power to get through the next couple of rounds. Now that we have our 301 Ninja Monkey, we'll be going for an Alchemist next. We will place this guy down into the left of the Ninja Monkey so that it will be in the range of all of our towers when he needs to buff them later on. We will be upgrading this Alchemist into a 300 for now, then going back to the Ninja Monkey, upgrading it into a 401, and then back to the Alchemist into a 400. As you can see, Hbomb really does a lot of work when placed on this area of the map, as his slowing totem not only hits both tracks most of the time, but it also touches the loops, meaning that it hits both tracks twice a lot of the time, giving it more range than on most maps, even though this map has two different tracks. On top of this, we're going to be going a lot of magic monkeys, which he buffs even more than normal monkeys, so Hbomb is definitely the hero of choice on this map. Not to mention that we're going to be using his second ability, the Tentacles, as a last resort later on in this run. But after you get your 401 Ninja Monkey, we are going to get the 400 Alchemist, as I said earlier. And then once you have this, we are going to save up for a Monkey Village, which we will be placing right on top of the Ninja Monkey. After that, we'll be going a Super Monkey, and the only reason I go for the Monkey Village first is to make sure that I have enough room for it, as it will have to reach that island to the top right later on. But here I place the Super Monkey down right before round 40, making it super easy to beat the blimp. The positioning of the Super Monkey isn't that important, as the last time I did this run I put it on the top and I had similar results. But I like it in the center just so that it can reach both tracks equally. We will be upgrading this Super Monkey into a 201 for now, and then going over to the Monkey Village to give it the camo detection that it needs. Now that we have our 201 Super Monkey, we will be upgrading the Monkey Village into a 220. This will increase the attack speed of all of the monkeys inside of its range, and it will give them all camo detection. This is especially important for the Super Monkey, as we did not choose the Ultra Vision that gives it camo detection. This is just to save a little bit of money, since other monkeys can't see camos right now. We will probably be getting Ultra Vision later on just for the increased range, but for right now we want to save as much money as possible. After the Monkey Village is a 220, we will save up to upgrade our Super Monkey into a 301 Sun Avatar. This will give us all the popping power we need for a long time, which will allow us to get a Perma Spike Factory, which will carry us through the end of the game. On a completely different topic, this is my first time changing the length of my videos. Normally they're right around 10 or 11 minutes, but I slowed this one down to be 15.5 minutes long. This is just because I got a ton of comments asking me to slow it down so people can watch how I upgrade my monkeys. And whereas I thought you guys could just hit the settings bar and slow the gameplay down to like 0.25 times speed, I now realize that my commentary is then slowed down as well, which is pretty inconvenient. So let me know what you guys think of the new length, if I should make it even slower or go back to the original. Just let me know what you guys think. And also, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. It helps me out a lot. But back to the video. I spammed the Tentacles until I got them super far right, like the last part of the track before the Bloons leave. I got super lucky and got it on my second try, but the time I beat this without recording, it took me like 20 tries before doing this, so don't worry if you don't get it right away. You don't actually need the tentacles for a long time. This is just so that if you ever do need them, they are the last resort, and you'll be fine. But now that we have our sun avatar, we are going to save up and upgrade the monkey village into a 230, which will just allow all of our monkeys to pop any type of balloon, which is super nice for our spike factory that we are putting down. Now, unlike Impoppable, you only get one chance to put this in the right location. So put it exactly where I do, slightly up into the left of the lower right edge of the circle. That was a little confusing, so just try to place it exactly where I did, and then change the targeting to far. This way it'll put all of the spikes at the very end of the track, like right on top of the tentacles. This was perfect placement. I was surprised that I got it first try. I thought I would have had to start over, which would really suck if you put it in the wrong spot. You'd have to start over on around like 69. But anyway, we will be upgrading this spike factory into a 025, just because instead of a 205, we're going with a 025 because we're putting it down later, and that is actually preferred anyway, as the increased placement speed increases its popping power by 122%, whereas the big spikes only increase it by like 40% or something like that. And especially when we put it down this late, that is a huge deal. So the only thing that we have to cover, since we went a 025 instead of a 205, is has to be able to pop any type of balloon, which is why it is in the range of the monkey village. One key note is you need to have it out of the range of the 400 Alchemist, as if it gets the buff in attack range, it will no longer place the spikes at the very end of the map. Instead, it will place them as far forward as it can, which is incredibly inconvenient. But later on, I put down an Alchemist and a 200 Alchemist and buffed it. I don't think that was necessary, as it already can pop DDTs and lead balloons, but according to the Alchemist upgrade, it says it does extra damage to ceramics and balloon class balloons, so I thought, what the heck, it's just a little investment. Anyway, the Perma Spike Factory that we're saving up for right now is going to be our last resort along with the tentacles. This is basically a stall strat, as we're going to try to place down as many spikes as possible, and if any balloons get through, they'll get popped by the spikes. But this is especially nice on this map because all of our towers are at the very end of the map, meaning that when we get the super slow blimps, we just have that much more time to place down the spikes. I'm not sure if there's another strat to beat this map, but the Spike Factory, I think, is definitely the way to go. As you can see, this ZOMG is taking forever to even get attacked by any monkeys. So we had so much time to put down spikes right there. It is ridiculous. We'll have plenty of spikes to get through this whole map. I guess it wasn't a Perma Spike Factory yet, but when it will be, you'll have so much time to place them down. It is ridiculous, but here we go. We are upgrading to Perma Spikes right now. It places them down pretty frequently with the the 025 upgrades, just meaning that it places spikes down faster. Next, we'll be going for a 025 Ice Monkey. We'll be placing this right below the Sun Avatar, in the range of both Hbomb, the Alchemist, and the Monkey Village. This guy is an absolute counter to DDTs and reinforced Mob class balloons, just making them go extremely slow and doing tons of damage. Don't worry about him being placed a little low on the map. He'll have plenty of range to hit the upper track as well. On top of this, his slow to all of the balloons makes our Perma Spike Factory even better. And at the very end of the round, if there is just like a ceramic balloon left, and it's out of the range of every other tower, it'll stall that balloon for like quite a long time actually, letting our Spike Factory place down even more spikes. The Spike Factory is definitely what we are revolving around this run, and this map is absolutely perfect for it. But that was quite a long ramble. I guess the last tip is make sure that you put the ice monkey on strong targeting to make sure that it attacks blimps, which is what it is best at. But other than that, we are just saving up to make it a 0 to 5 ice monkey. So now that we have our 0 to 5 ice monkey, this is where it gets to the point where you can basically do whatever you want with your money. As you can see, I put down an Alchemist in the very top right and upgraded it to a 2/0/0 just so that it can constantly buff the spike factory, making it do even more damage to blimps and ceramic balloons. I'm not actually sure if that works. I don't see why it wouldn't, but I don't believe that it is necessary for this run. But after that, I placed down a super monkey just above the other super monkey, and I will be upgrading this guy into a 2/0/1 super monkey. I will be saving up for a while to get it to a sun avatar, but I wasn't sure if I'd get the money in time, so I spent my money elsewhere. But I'm pretty sure you guys can do whatever you want with your money at this point, but if you want to make sure you get a win, you can just copy exactly what I did. As spoiler alert, we won pretty easily coming up here. So this is where I realized that I might not get enough money for the Sun Avatar upgrade, and even if I did, it would be pretty late. So I just got another Alchemist and upgraded it to a 402, and upgraded the other Alchemist into a 402, just to make sure that all of my monkeys are buffed properly. And then after this, I spent my money on, I think it was a 3/2/0 wizard monkey. This is just to see how much money how much damage the Wall of Fire upgrade would do. I don't know, did a decent amount. But here my tentacles broke, and you see I just placed them instantly. That was a really nice perk of having them down earlier. The cooldown was instant, or it had already cooled down, so I could place it the second they broke. But as you can see, the spikes handled all of the leaked balloons perfectly. And right when this big guy gets in range of Hbomb, I place down another tree, another tentacles, just to make sure that we beat him correctly. But that is about it for this video, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.